So recently, I lost my Sara voice actress. I made a video about it, but I'm not going to go into detail. But once that happened, I felt really directionless. I didn't know what to do with myself. The character was such a prominent part of Story of Trey, and I didn't know what was next for it. So for a couple of days, I kind of felt bad. Then I realized I was just wasting time. This isn't what people would want me to do. So I picked myself up and I actually researched sounding like a girl, seeing if it was possible for a guy to sound like a girl.
And I know what you're thinking. How the hell am I gonna sound like a damn girl? Well, I have my ways. So there's a couple reasons why I want to revoice Sara myself. The first reason is that I could easily add her to more episodes in a lot of different ways. I won't have to wait on voice actresses to send me lines. Not that I don't like working with them, it's just kind of hard with the pace I'm going at. So if I voice her myself, then it'll be a lot easier to add her to more episodes. The second reason, I want to push myself to voice new characters that can sound more feminine for like different characters in the script, but I'm gonna practice today. First, I'm gonna get on to finding a pitch. The bright side is I am a musician, and some of you may know I sing and play music on my YouTube channel and have some stuff on Spotify and YouTube Music. That being said, singing my whole life may have helped my octave range, so it'll be easier to practice sounding like a girl. 'Cause I can go falsetto. I almost sound kind of. So right now, I think I'm gonna try to find a pitch that would be good for the character. I was doing some research. Apparently girls' vocal range go from A to B, so I could try to go to the A note. What would the A note sound like? I'm gonna take out my guitar for a sec. So maybe that octave. And now we got the tone, but we still sound like Luke. We just got the right tone. Maybe I'll animate her in this episode. Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna voice and animate to see how it sounds. So I'm gonna sound like this. That sounds pretty good, but it's not perfect. It's like, okay.
Hey Trey, what are you doing today?
But I feel like I could do better than that. Now that we got the pitch found out, I think I'm gonna try to figure out some intensity for the character's voice. The next research note I found out was intensity. So I guess girls have a lighter note.
So we got our pitch and it sounds like this, I guess. We got our pitch and it's around here, but it's not as good. I need to figure out how sharp I want the tone or how soft I want the voice. I kind of want her to have a very sharp tone. Intensity. Maybe we can talk a little more like this and have a louder voice. But now I gotta figure out more elements of how girls talk in dialect, and that might help a little bit better. Now I'm gonna get onto the elements of how Sara talks. Now I'm gonna get onto the elements of how I can make Sara's dialect a little more feminine. Men usually talk in a very straightforward tone, like right now, like I'm just talking like. Generally, I heard that girls have a sing-songy, rhythmic nature to their vocals. So we got the pitch and we got the intensity. My name is Sara and
No, that's too bad. So yeah, I think I should try having a sing-songy vibe, but having too much of that could be like
sounding like a valley girl.
And I don't want to do that.
Hey Trey, what are you doing today? Ethan, I don't know. I just feel left out of everything.
I'm just making up random lines right now. Usually when men say, I have to go to the store today, like I just said it, I have to go to the store today. But if I was a girl, I'd probably say it more like, I have to go to the store today. Like more of a sing-songy vibe. So I was like, I have to go to the store today.
I have to go to the store today.
So I guess it is a little more sing-songy, and I can work with that for Sarah. I just realized if I stand up, I'm able to say it better. Then your diaphragm is kind of like pushed down and it's harder to get that air out. I just realized that. That's another thing about voicing.
I'm gonna have to have a straight posture so I can get my diaphragm to push the air up right here. And I'm gonna have to work on having a sing-songy vibe for the animation.
Another thing I need to figure out for Sarah is what kind of vowels she enunciates, maybe. Like whether it's the A vowel. I guess everyone has their own dialect, so everyone says vowels in different ways. So I just gotta figure out how Sarah says her words.
I think she's gonna be really straightforward, but like empathetic, and she cares about people. Does this sound okay? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to practice sounding like a girl. I'm at like phase 1 right now, but I think I can practice over time. And the vocal cord is, I'm pretty sure it's a muscle. I'm not a doctor, but the more I practice working my throat and getting those high notes, like I'm Sarah and I'm actually trying to sincerely sound like her, I think I can find a good dialect for Sarah. I might get onto animating Sarah now. So maybe I'll get onto the voice acting and do one line to see how it looks with my animation. Now, I'm gonna get onto the voice acting.
Originally, I was just gonna talk about voicing Sarah, but I think I'm gonna animate Sarah with me voicing it. So we got the pitch.
I'm Sarah, right here.
That's not good enough.
My name is Sarah, and I'm totally awesome. My name is Sarah, and I'm totally awesome. I wanna go in very different ups and downs with my pitch. I think that is more feminine sounding. My name is Sarah, and I am totally awesome.
I think that's enough takes. I'm gonna have to practice more and find the right dialect. So I'm looking over this footage and the actual voice acting doesn't appear to be what I want it to be. But looking over my footage and recording myself, I guess, does help. I saw this one part of what I said right
Pitch, and it sounds like this, I guess.
right there.
So we got our pitch, and it sounds like this, I guess.
If I bring my Adam's apple up like this,
That sounds weird. Sounds like the kid from Polar Express. I'm gonna stand up really quick. So, right. What was that voice? I had something really good. Since I have an Adam's apple, my throat is built differently than a female's throat. If I bring my Adam's apple up, I had something. It was like, right? Oh yeah, I open my throat like this. I bring my chest out. That's what I did. So I'm just trying to remember visually how I made this voice.
My name is Sarah, and I am so awesome.
Now, I'm gonna get on to drawing Sarah. I'm gonna get on to the drawing. So we got the voice acting done, thank God.
I don't have to sound like a girl anymore.
That sounded pretty good, actually. Anyways, I don't know, we'll see.
Now I'm gonna...
Okay, I'll shut up. Now I'm gonna get onto the drawing. So, as some of you may know, I have all these drawings saved in my files. Her torso, drawn. Oh, we only have like a couple head movements. So, we have the head forward right here. So we got a good amount of head turns. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. I started adding all of Sarah's body frames together. I added her arm, her head, her torso. And then I added shading to the animation and added the pupils and the eyebrows on a separate layer. And then I started animating the eyebrows angling up and then the head turning a little bit. And then I had the head turn a little more. And then I added some blinking. And then I added some arm movements to make it look a little more animated. And then the last part was adding the mouth movements. So every vowel she said, I had to add in a different mouth movement.
My name is Sarah, and I am so awesome.
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music, and gaming sometimes. So stay tuned for more content and have a great day.
These tunes.